Hi, welcome to the Happy Families podcast. It's Friday. It means that we revisit the week that was and share lessons, ideas, and maybe even activities that could make a difference in helping your family to be happier based on what's happening in our home. Today, Kylie's insight into how involving grandparents and technology can make your kids happier, and my little insight about a whole lot of little things. Stay with us. G'day, welcome to the Happy Families podcast, real parenting solutions every single day on Australia's most downloaded parenting podcast. We are Justin and Kylie Coulson. Hun, we're supposed to have some banter at the start of this podcast. Is there anything you'd like to banter about?
I am so over 3 a.m. starts.
Oh, no. Yeah, so we've mentioned this a couple of times on the pod. Our daughter at industry school, she is mucking out horse stables from literally 3 a.m. We have to leave the house just before 3 to drive her to the racetrack.
And I really shouldn't be complaining because I'm not the one who has to muck them out.
No.
She has to get up, get herself ready. I do the driving, drive her there, and then she works for 5 hours.
That's been... And can I just mention...
I'm exhausted thinking about it.
I don't know if I should say this or not, but you've been a big grump this week. And it's all because you're getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's not what life's meant to be. These are the things we do for our kids. So amid all of your exhaustion, do you have an I'll do better tomorrow for us?
I sure do.
Yeah, let's hear it.
We give screens a really hard rap for the most part on the podcast.
Yeah, justifiably so for the most part.
But I just think that sometimes they come in handy and we can utilize them to our advantage. So our grandbaby, she only lives 10 minutes down the road. She's almost 2, and she has had a massive vocabulary. I can't even say the word. She has had a massive vocabulary. Vocabulary?
I believe in you. I believe in you. I know you can do this.
She has a massive... I'm blaming on the 3 a.m. starts.
This is what getting up and going for 3 a.m. drives 5 days in a row will do to you.
Maybe I need to be a 2-year-old again.
Let's try one more time.
She's had a massive vocabulary. Is that how you say it?
You got it. Yeah, explosion.
Explosion.
And the crowd goes wild. I don't even know where we're going with this. I'll do better tomorrow, but this has been entertaining so far.
And so she usually wakes up in the morning and she says, "Ring Wowie." And so she'll ring me.
Yeah, so you're Lolly, I'm Pops. Okay, instead of Nan and Granddad, Lolly and Pops. So she'll say, Wing Wowie. Wing Wowie. She's so cute. She's so adorable.
And we FaceTime, and as soon as my face comes up onto the screen, like you can see she's looking in anticipation, and then she sees me and she's like, "It's Wowie." And she's so excited. And then at nighttime, before she goes to bed, she'll often ask if she can ring as well. And I love how technology allows us to be in the same space even though we're not. And so the other night she was showing me her favorite bedtime story. And so we actually got to share a bedtime story, even though I was sitting in my lounge room and she was sitting in her bed. And it was just this beautiful moment. And I thought how much richer life is because of technology and how it allows us to connect with the people that we love in such meaningful ways, in a way that we've never been able to do before.
So this goes back to this thing that I've been saying for a long time. Imagine if you used your technology like you use a toothbrush. So it's just a tool. You don't ever sit there and think, "Oh, it's been ages since I checked my toothbrush. I should just go and have a look at it." Like, that's not what you do, because it's not designed for anything except brushing your teeth. And if we were to use tech for the things that it's really truly been designed for, high quality connection, getting business done, like really doing good things, technology, I wouldn't have a bad thing to say about it. It's just that it's been co-opted by these mendacious CEOs who are just devastatingly harmful to children. What you're describing here is what I think is premium, optimal technology use.
And I think our children's lives are richer for it.
Like our daughter's vocabulary.
I can't believe you say it so easily. Just showing off now.
I know.
I just love how much richer our grandbaby's life is, because she gets to experience relationships that she otherwise wouldn't have access to.
Okay, so I'm seeing a practical take-home message here. What's yours before I jump in? Maybe you've got the same thing in mind.
All of us have access to this technology.
Yeah.
Utilize it to your advantage. If your grandparents don't live close by, give them a call. Let the kids have FaceTime with them. Let them read stories. Like, the more we have the loved ones in our lives, the more connected, the more grounded we are, and the more a sense of identity our children develop.
And I'm even thinking, if you've got kids that are a certain age and you can't go to the bathroom in peace, you could actually call your mum or your dad or your in-laws and say, hey, I just need 5 minutes. Would you have a 5-minute FaceTime chat with your grandchild while I have 5 minutes of privacy? I just need to go to the bathroom, and they're driving me up the wall. And I reckon most grandparents would say, yeah, I gotcha. I've gotcha.
Over the years, your mum has done a wonderful job at that. She has listened to them waffle or drag the phone around the house.
I'm not sure that she was really listening, but she was on the phone with them while they waffled. Yeah. All right. I love that take-home message. In just a sec, the little things that add up to big things. My I'll Do Better Tomorrow on the Happy Families podcast. Stay with us. Okay, Kylie, we've heard about you and your sudden enthusiasm for technology. I guess it plays a positive role in our lives when we are intentional about using it the right way. My I'll Do Better Tomorrow. I haven't really filled you in on this, and I always get in trouble for cheating. But here's the thing. I left on Monday. We had a massive weekend, and unfortunately, a lot of it wasn't family related. Huge weekend. We're in a situation now where we've got one child who's going off to deal with horses at 3 a.m. for her work experience. And all of our big kids are kind of big and doing stuff. We've only got Emily at home. We always get in trouble for talking too much about Emily from the other kids who don't feel like they get any star power at all on the podcast. And this week I left on Tuesday morning after having a flat chat weekend on Monday, and I've been in Victoria all week. So it's been a really, really busy and intense weekend. It's hard to do an I'll Do Better Tomorrow, but I'm not cheating, I promise. Here's mine. I want to emphasize the value of the little things, especially when you don't have time for an opportunity to get involved in the big things.
But the reality is...
Go again. I believe in you. You've got this.
But the reality is that the big things in our lives are actually made up of a whole heap of small things.
Yeah, and the little things actually are the big things.
That's right.
So here are my little things that I've just relished this week. Our about to be 18-year-old daughter, whenever she walks in the door or whenever she sees us in the corridor, her face lights up and she goes, "What's up?" And I cherish it. I mean, I just relish it. It tells me Annie's in a good mood. Annie's feeling like she wants to connect. It's just delightful.
They've all got their own entrance because our 22-year-old daughter walks in and she's like, "Lucy, I'm home."
Yeah, she steals that from I Love Lucy from the TV show in like the 50s or 60s or whatever it is.
Well, we showed it to her and she was like, what, 6?
Yeah, and she's held onto it. Whenever she walks in the front door, "Lucy, I'm home." It's great. But I love the "what's up?" It just makes me smile. It makes me happy. We've got a couple of kids who can't walk past us in the corridor or bump into us in the kitchen without asking for a high five or a fist pump. And I reflect on all of the research that shows that the most winningest teams, it's such an American word, but the winningest teams in the NBA are the teams that touch each other the most. Like the players are high-fiving and tapping each other on the bum, and we've got kids that do that. While I haven't been home a lot, this week, every time I have been home, our very, very tired 15-year-old keeps on sort of creeping up on me out of nowhere and then resting her head on my shoulder and putting her arms around my waist and just asking for a cuddle. And a couple of times it's been really inconvenient. I'm like, I don't have time for a cuddle. I'm busy. And then I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm a parenting expert. And I'll put my arm around her and pull her close and tight and put my cheek against her chin or her forehead and just have that moment. Emily and a bike ride, just grandbaby stuff like those FaceTime calls. I keep on getting them at the wrong time. They're really inconvenient, but I hear that little baby girl say, "Hi, Pops," and I'm just in heaven. And maybe a big one to wrap up with, first date enthusiasm. One of our kids went on a first date this week with somebody who has demonstrated some level of interest, and seeing the thrill in her face, seeing the way that she came home and wanted to tell us all about it, and the enthusiasm and the delight that she got from it. These are all just little things. It's about...
She doesn't think you like him.
I don't like any boy that's interested in our daughters. She would be absolutely right.
I asked her why not. She said, "Did you hear the way Dad interrogated me at the end?"
I just wanted to know about him.
What was so funny is I was part of that conversation, but she didn't think I was interrogating her.
Yeah, I mean, I did say, how old is he? What does he do for work? Where does he live? I probably had about 15 questions, just one after the other after the other. But here's the other thing. They've gone on a first date and she doesn't know the answer to 90% of my questions. Like, what did you talk about? Like, seriously, it's about getting to know each other. You don't know any of the stuff that matters. How much does he earn? What qualifications does he have? She didn't know. She didn't know anything.
Wow.
Doesn't even know what car he drives.
It's just big.
It was big. Yeah, I thought it was the little one. It was the big one. Anyway, that's my I'll Do Better Tomorrow. It's about no matter how busy you are and no matter how much you travel or how many commitments are stacking up or how tired you are, to be able to pause and just sit in that moment and cherish the connections, whatever they are, the way that our children feel seen, heard, and valued by us. It really makes family life joyful, purely, delightfully joyful. So this weekend, we hope that your kids get to have some maybe face-to-face time, and if not face-to-face time, maybe just some FaceTime online with their grandparents, because that is good for relationships. And number two, that you get the opportunity to really connect with your kids, even if it's just small stuff. Taking those moments of connection can build relationships in such healthy ways. That's all for this week. Thanks so much for listening. We really hope that this helps your family to be happier. If it does, will you share this podcast with people who are close to you? Just shoot them a quick text and say, hey, check out this podcast. It helps me to be a better parent, and I'm hoping that maybe it helps you to be a better parent too. We will be much less sleep deprived next week. We can't wait to share more with you. Thanks so much for listening. The Happy Families podcast is produced by Justin Rulon from Bridge Media. Mim Hammonds assists with research, admin, and other support. If you would like to make your family happy, we've got 1,000 bajillion resources at happyfamilies.com.au. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you on Monday.